VMG lifestyle, VMG episodes, whatever you guys want to call it. We don't have an exact name for it yet, but we're excited and we're tuning in. We're excited to be bringing you guys this, showing you guys our story, sharing you guys our story, as well as explaining to you guys what we do and who we are as a person. So I really wanted to make this video, introduce ourselves. Here's my partner Heber, alongside a friend. And we're inside his apartment. If you guys didn't know already, the address is
I'm like, dang, we going dropping the addy on me. That's crazy.
So we both started VMG. We have crazy stories that we want to share with you guys, as well as already stories we've created within VMG that we want to share with you guys. A lot of the times that we're traveling, we do create a lot of content. We do record a lot of our content. We just never post anything of it because we're worried about our clients and making sure that their content is up to par. So to start it all off, once again, my name is Alejandro Arengo, born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts, and Colombian nationality. From Revere, we outside, we doing big things. What about you?
It sounds about the same, just my name is different. Heber Esteban to drop the government name, but I go by Vision. And I'm excited because this is going to be some new episodes that we're going to be dropping consistently. So I hope you guys are ready for all the content that you guys haven't seen yet. I promise you it's going to be dope. It's going to be a great time. Not only is it going to showcase more of our work, more of our lifestyle, it's just a lot more personalized so you guys can get to know us a little bit better. That way, anybody that comes in the future kind of gets a rhythm of how we move and everything that we do in our business.
So you said it like everything is like about the same. Are you Colombian too?
No, I'm Guatemalan. So
The only reason I laugh is because if you know us, apparently every time someone says that we're brothers, we look alike. We get that a lot. But apparently every time that someone says that we look alike, I try to bring in and saying that, oh no, I'm Colombian. He's Guatemalan. So we gotta make sure y'all know the difference. He's Guatemalan and I'm Colombian.
South and Central America, making it happen for the Latinos.
Yes, sir.
Either way, we're making it happen no matter what.
So currently, we're both marketers. I don't know. I like to classify myself a lot of a jack of all trades. Obviously, we have to stick to one craft and one trade. That way, you're 100% at what you do. So for me, I like to be the marketing coordinator. Yep. Just making sure that all the content is up to par. And I miss the tech itself. I like to buy all these mics, all these lights that we're using, cameras, we're using 2 setups. And now that I'm on that subject, let's talk about our setup. What are we using right now, Heb?
Right now, we're on the Sony FX3, and as well as that B camera is the A7S III by Sony. We also got the Ninja monitor going up. So that's why if you see me or Alejandro looking up a little bit to the right and not directly at you, because we're looking at the monitor.
Making sure that we're in focus, and we're also using 2 Shure mics with just some quick XLR audio wires and 2 mic stands. And we got my favorite, if you've seen, you guys are gonna notice this in the next episode because I point this out way too much. My favorite light to date right now is the Suyon 60 watt bicolor portable light. You guys are gonna see it in the next vlog. Dope. So, like I just said, we're both owners of VMG, co-founder. He's the other co-founder. We both started this, and why we started it is kind of a cool story as well. We didn't always just. A lot of people are like, oh, y'all just did it, But we each had our own path. We each had to go through our own things. We each had to learn business differently in order to come back and start a business actually together, which is very cool. So, do you want to share your story first, or?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit about myself is just really coming back from a background of just really trying new businesses, right? I always felt like a passion of mine was to really build something, like really understanding myself and
you can push
toning in on just learning how to build businesses. I think that was one of the most exciting things. If you don't know, I have been part of Boston Bound. That was one of my first kind of shot at entrepreneurship and e-commerce. It was a branding that I had made behind my photography account, Boston Bound. That's the OGs. If you guys know, then you know. And then I also, furthermore, after that, I had started my own detailing business, Clear Vision Detailing. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience because not only did I learn more about cars, things that I love, photography, but also the background of marketing. It gave me a whole new insight on how to market a business and how to make it succeed online. So social media was one of the main resources that I had for bringing in new clients and bringing in leads. It was one of the best things that I ever did because it brought me a lot of business, and thankfully I was able to scale it to where it was doing good. However, I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to occupy all my time on just, detailing cars or managing a detailing business. But I really toned in on the marketing side of it, and then again collabing back into photography, videography, learning more about how we could use it to our advantage to then grow our own marketing agency.
That's Hebert. Yeah. That's Mr. Vision. So if you guys don't know why he calls himself Vision, literally he's been incorporating vision, the word vision, into his life his whole time. Ever since I knew this kid, man's had a vision, tried to call himself Vision.
Yeah.
And I remember a while ago, this man looks at me and goes, yo, I'm gonna change my name to Vision. I started dying. I'm like, yo, no, you're not, bro. That's so dumb. Because it's a lot of paperwork when you gotta change your name, 100%. Right. But slowly but surely, started telling people, like, yo, my name's Vision. And I'll just see the reaction, like, yo, that's a dope ass name. And little things like that is why marketing is so cool and building a personal image. But cool story, Heb. I feel like I said that mad rude. Nah, this is a nice story, but not my side. So where I came from, me and Heb have been friends for a long time. So we both started, a little background on both of us too. We both started in high school doing photography. We used to, our friend Brian, shout out Brian, he's out here living his best life on the other side of the world. If you know, you know. And me and Heb both used to we had a photography class. And we would just grab our cameras and go after school and start taking pictures. Our favorite thing to do, I'll tell the story to everybody. We used to go on the train, Blue Line, because it was right next to our school. Look at the map. Literally just go, all right, that station. Get off and take as many cool pictures as we can for our Instagram, whatever it may be. We just wanted the content. So that gave us the little jump start, what we needed to really be like, yo, this is cool. This is a passion. People already there were telling me, yo, turn this into a hobby, whatever. We each did our own thing. We each went to college. I did a year of college, and that's when we really separated. So we started to build our own paths. That's when he started to do the whole business with the Clear Vision detailing, and as well as his own business, Boston Bound, as well. We were still together. We were still friends, but we were doing our own thing. What I was doing, I started to do real estate. So I had a great friend, Kevin Ochoa. God bless his soul. He's one of my best friends. Simply because he put me in the position to do real estate. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was doing valet, and I dropped out of college and I was doing valet. And there was a moment where there was a job where I was like, I can't do this forever. And thankfully, Kevin one day was like, yo, I know you do photos and videos. Do you think you could come do a video of a house? I was like, bro, I've never done a video of a house. Just know. And he was like, bro, no worries, I understand. Just do it and I won't pay you, so you get the experience. And if you don't do good, at least I don't pay. And then still you get an experience. So I was like, right, you got me, it's a win-win. So I took the chance and they liked it. The video did good. The owner of the brokers that I now worked for, he liked the video and he told me, yo, come in. I want you to be an intern here. I want to give you a marketing position so you could do all the pictures of the houses and teach you as I go. So I was able to get a position where I was able to stand next to the brokers of the agency and get taught their lessons and their valuable information. So that's how I learned a lot about business and just I think one thing I tell people a lot about real estate is you learn about other different businesses as well. So knowing that, I really got my first glance at marketing when it came to the houses. Meeting up with Hebert later down the line, that's when we really came to the idea of yo, he already had his Clear Vision detailing business and he's making an impact on the marketing side. He already knew that what he was doing on the marketing took an effect. And I was getting compliments from the houses I was taking a picture of, yo, your pictures brought in more people to the open house. I was like, damn, marketing works. That's when we really sat down and came together and started VMG. And so now the next question is, what is VMG? VMG is a marketing agency that we both created about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, just about almost 2 years, coming up on 2 years, not too far. VMG
stands for Visionary Movement Group, LLC. That's the full script of it, but VMG for short. It's very catchy, toony. It's on the back of my laptop. And to start, when did it start and who's involved?
Wow, I mean, VMG was really one of those things where we just knew that we had to collaborate on something. We both had brilliant minds, not only on the marketing side, but really just trying to find our own passion. So it really started with just our skill set of videography and photography, and just really trying to tone in on what we wanted to do, right? Even thinking back to it and learning more about the book of business, right? Like those were one of the major key points that we wanted to provide within ourselves, like really impacting and just exercising the book of business that we had, and how could we add to it, right? How could we really manage it and have a larger phone book of just businesses that we know and just business owners. So it really just started off between, you know, who we knew at that time, and really just trying to start our services and what we wanted to provide. Like, what value could we bring to the marketplace? That's something that you want to be asking yourself consistently. Like, especially if you're a new entrepreneur, what skill set, what values am I adding to the marketplace that is going to be necessary for the next generation? That's really how you want to have an outlook on things. And that's kind of where VMG really toned in on it, what we needed to do. And we just started figuring things out.
For sure. And I think a major part of VMG too is just to learn. I think everybody is a student of life. No one's a master at anything, because to become a master, you had to learn.
Right.
And no matter what, you still have a teacher above you, because no one could teach you everything. Some things are taught, some things are learned, and some things are lived. And so VMG was that great purpose where if we're gonna start something, might as well start something together and learn, live through it. You know, I've had camera and photography, got a tat about it. It's just been part of my life forever. So to start my life about it has been even crazier. Yeah. And like he was saying earlier, you guys, like we said at the beginning of the video, like we're gonna share with you guys a bunch of shit. Like, dude, we've been to fucking so many great places already where we guys could show you information. Like, I'm about to throw a clip up right now. Boom. Show you guys a true, like, we've been to Thailand, Switzerland, Paris, and it's been lit. It's been crazy. And we've taken so many videos for our clients and ourselves, little vlog clips that we never put together, but we were excited to show you guys. So the goal of VMG, I think the big goal of VMG for me, we each have our own goals. We can't share the same goals, because if we did, we could only we'll reach a plateau. So I think the main reason I want to start VMG and continue to grow VMG is what you was talking about a little bit earlier, is a big book of business. When you have a solid book of business, you can't fail. You can't. I could go ask any rich person you know, take away all their money. You give them a phone, they'll make that money back like this. Because it's not about numbers, it's not about money, it's about your relationships and your connections. So I think building a solid book of business is very big for me. And I think that's the goal of VMG for me. Obviously, you know, I don't want to say the bullshit answers of like, oh, I want to be the best, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be the best. Because I've had good months. We've had good months, right?
Sure.
We've had shit months.
Right.
Where we've sat in the car like, yo, I'm done.
We gotta
like, yo.
Nah, we've never said we were done.
Not now I'm done, but like what the fuck do, yeah, like what we gotta do, like when nothing's working right now, yeah. You know, we thought we would do better type shit, but the goal is really just like that's not it. That's not the point. So solid book of business, nothing else matters. Just continue to build relationships and hear the positive affirmations from everybody else that you do marketing for. I think that's the main goal. What's your goal in VMG?
Well, getting back to it, right? At the end of the day, VMG is something that we really wanted to create more so of a movement, right? That's literally part of the name, you know, Visionary Movement Group. We wanted to create this new movement of not only videographers, but photographers, and showing them what's possible. In the beginning, I never wanted to even pick up a camera, because to me, I felt like it was something that wasn't gonna get me to my means of how I saw my lifestyle. I never thought that it'd be possible to live the life that I am living now because of a camera. Like, it's one of the most fascinating things to have seen. And I know some people that have been following, you know, just us through social medias, have really seen the difference between how we first started off and what we're doing now. It's amazing, and it's a blessing, and it's only something that God has been able to provide for us. But really just toning in on, you know, how we can create a new phase for the communities of photographers and videographers. You know, we've seen it now, how much of an impact we've created and how many new people are trying to go into the movement, right? Like, not only wanting to join the team, but also trying to create their own waves in their own lanes of how they want to go about pursuing photography.
Which no one's hating on. Everybody got to do their own thing. I think everybody has their own voice, and I love that everybody is trying to exploit that voice. Is exploit the right word? Y'all know what word I'm talking about. I feel like y'all know the word I'm looking for. But yeah, sorry to cut you off right there.
No, that's a fact. You know, everyone has their own way of doing something, and if that's, you know, chasing it through, you know, food photography, or maybe it's club nights nowadays. Like,
clubs are big.
It's one of the biggest things.
There's so many
around,
clubs
you
now.
know.
Everyone
wants to be part of it, and I think it's good because that's something that we've been able to explore within ourselves, and people have caught on, and I think it's something that's going to change the world and the city around us.
Listen, guys. Lesson from Barris Beck himself.
Barris. Shout out Barris.
Shout out Barris. You can always make the cake bigger.
Right.
No matter what.
Yeah.
You could always make the cake bigger. You just got to keep adding. It's no competition. Just work together and make the cake bigger.
Yeah.
But moving on from that topic,
everybody eats. Shout out to them too. Everybody eats.
Yeah, basically their name itself. Everybody gotta eat. And so I have another question here. I fucking closed my laptop like I didn't have the questions on that shit. I'm mad dumb. But I have here, what do we do on an everyday basis? And I wrote that question down because I feel like a lot of people want to know that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what do you do? And especially I feel like that's a question that clients don't ask us, but they think. They're like, yo, I feel like clients think. They're like, as soon as they get home, what the fuck do they be doing? Like,
right.
Are they just chilling? Are they editing our work? Like, what are they doing?
It's definitely
so
one of those
that's a good question, but I
sure.
feel like that should just be its own subject within itself. Because every day is a new scenario. You know, I could get a call tomorrow and get 3 new jobs, and then I could get nothing the whole day. So it really just depends on the day to day, which I love about too. So we'll tie that into the whole segment. But I do want to kind of wrap it up here and share with you guys what's the goal and what we're going to be posting. I know we talked a little bit about it in the beginning. Oh, no. Let me rephrase that. What do we want to post and who we're currently working with at VMG? So you guys have a little bit of understanding of who's our current clientele. We'll give you guys like two, 3 of our clients. That way you guys know who we're working with and show you guys like kind of what could happen on a weekly basis. Right.
So right now I'll tell you the videos that I'm currently working on actually. I'm working with Gishard, my boy Gish. If you guys don't know,
shout out my Zoes.
You know, shout out all the Zoes. You know, he's been a big impact, not only through our business side, but just as friendships, you know, just really growing with each other, you know, even living in the same apartment complex. I think that's amazing. That's how close we've got. And, you know, he's a great asset to our business, and we're a great asset to his business as well. Credit repair, credit solutions, if you need anything, So Nice Solutions, that's the way to go. We also have Coach Bree. You know, I know we got a lot of love for Coach Bree. She's been an amazing impact, and really seeing her build her community and really understanding what it is to be a coach, and just learning more about how you can better your business and even start a business. You know, it's very complicated and it does get hard, but having a coach like Coach Bree is one of those impactful things that's going to take you to the next level way faster than going by yourself. So those are just 2 names that I want to drop, but they're great clients, and we love having new content for them all the time. So whenever we shoot, you know, we try to prioritize, you know, the list of how our clients are getting dealt with, you know, whether it's on a timely basis or if we have meetings throughout the day. Everything varies, right? Just like Alejandro was saying, we do like to keep a tight schedule. So whether it's having client meetings, new leads, following up with cold calls, or, you know, anything that has to do with our day-to-day basis can vary, but that's really how it goes. Or if it's editing or talking to the team, you know, we have a team. So now we really want to focus in on making sure that everything's being managed on a day-to-day basis. How about you, Alejo? What you got going on?
I do a lot of photos on this side.
Yeah.
I do like to work a lot on the photo side, simply because that's how I started, and I like to explore my creativity with that. And frankly, I feel like that's what gives us our competitive edge, where we're able to differentiate ourselves from a lot of other content creators in the area within our own content strategy and the way we just post and the way we just create. So on the most of the days, like in our current clients, like he said, he named two, Gish and Bree, Gishard and Bree Nichols. They're our main, not our main top two, but one of our top two that we are constantly working with because they're constantly on our package where on the high end. So another client that we like to work with a lot too in the nightlife too that he was a little saying is Bijou. We do have a weekly, I do work with them weekly where we're able to go into the club and take pictures of people, bottles, signs, whatever it may be, the environment. You guys know how it is.
Just the nightlife in general.
So I have a constant weekly basis of photos to edit on that side. So it's like a quick glimpse. Those are just three of our clients that we have currently in our roster, I would say, that is consistent, and we're always making sure that if they have a deadline, we're reaching it and they're not backed up in anything, because we as a content agent know ourselves that posting is important. So to wrap everything up, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something, like this video, learn something about us, importantly, not just our business, but about us. Yep. And if you guys have any questions concerning on what you guys want the next video to be about, the next video is going to be about Pat X Ball. We did a shoot here. We did a BTS. I shot a BTS alongside him, and we shot it here. Actually, we did the video here with Pat from Lifetime, and I already shot and recorded it and edited it. So by the time this comes out, be expecting that, because that'll be probably coming out the next day or the second day after that, because I do want you guys to watch this one. So thank you guys again. Appreciate you guys. And this is actually our first time officially using these mics. Right. So if the audio is trash, 100% guys, if the audio is trash, I'm telling you right now, blame this guy. It half and half, man. You know? Everything's about 50% in this business. But yeah, we're excited, guys. We hope that you guys liked the episode, and we can't wait to see you on the next one. No kids. Yeah, and if anybody knows how to make like cool intros, I don't want to do that shit. Send it to us, please. Thank you. Wow. So you were scared? Nah, I was not scared. Bro, I wasn't scared, bro. I swear.